So let me start off this morning by telling you about the story of two brothers. One was a drug addict, a drunkard who would frequently beat up his family. The other one was a successful businessman who was respected in the community and who had a wonderful family. The burning question, however, in the minds of many people in the community was that how come two brothers who were raised by the same parents, who were brought up in the same environment, be so totally different from one another? How was that even possible? So after some time, they decided to investigate. The first brother was asked by the people, "What makes you do what you do? You are a drug addict, you are a drunkard, and you beat up your family from morning until evening. What motivates you?" He answered, "My father. My father was a drug addict. He was a drunkard, and he would regularly beat up his family. So what do you expect me to be? This is the example that was set for me, and this is what I am today." They then went to the brother who was doing everything right, and they asked him the same question. "How come you are doing everything right? What was the source of your motivation growing up?" Well, you will never guess what he said. He said that the source of my motivation was my father. When I was young, I used to see my father drunk and doing all the wrong things. At that stage of my life, I made up my mind and I decided that this is not what I want to be. I want to become better, and I will try my best not to become like my father. Both brothers derive their motivation, interestingly enough, from the same source, but one used it positively while the other used it negatively. In life, it is important to learn from the good qualities of people, not from their bad qualities. In a nutshell, take the good and leave the bad. And that is the lesson for our inspirational segment this morning. In your interactions with others throughout the course of your life, you have the opportunity to observe and to learn from a wide range of behaviors, attitudes, and characteristics. It is absolutely essential to recognize and to appreciate the positive qualities in individuals, the positive qualities in other people, as they can serve as valuable sources of inspiration and guidance. Human beings are complex creatures, and everyone possesses a unique combination of strengths and weaknesses. And while it is absolutely natural to notice the flaws and shortcomings in others, fixating on these negative aspects can be very, very counterproductive. Instead, by shifting your attention towards the positive qualities that individuals exhibit, you can gain valuable insight, and you can then learn to incorporate those qualities into your own life. Learning from the good qualities of others has several benefits. Firstly, it provides you with role models to emulate. When you observe someone demonstrating kindness, resilience, patience, or integrity, you are then inspired to inculcate those qualities within your own self. Secondly, focusing on the good qualities of others helps you to foster a sense of gratitude and appreciation. When you recognize and acknowledge the strengths and the virtues in others, you develop a deeper sense of respect and admiration for them. Furthermore, leaving the bad ones, leaving out the bad qualities, that does not mean that you ignore or you condone the harmful behavior. It simply means addressing and transforming negative aspects into a constructive manner. And when you encounter negative traits or negative actions in yourself or in others, it is important that you approach them with empathy, but also with a commitment to growth and with a commitment to improve on yourself. Whenever you see a bad trait in someone, make the intention that I will try my best not to inculcate that quality in my life. Rather, I would search for the good qualities, and those are the things I will try to bring into my life. So how can you effectively learn from the good qualities of people? Well, first of all, be observant and open-minded. Pay attention to the actions, the attitudes, and the behaviors of those around you, and look for qualities that you admire and that align with your own values. Number two, seek out positive role models. Identify individuals who embody the qualities you desire to develop. Also, take time to reflect and introspect. Take time to reflect on your own strengths and your own weaknesses. Identify areas where you would like to improve, and consider how the positive qualities you observe in others can be integrated into your own life. Also, continuously express gratitude and appreciation. Almighty Allah has blessed you with so many good things in your life. Always give thanks for the good things Almighty Allah has blessed you with. And as you go through the course of your life, remember that learning from the good qualities of other individuals is a powerful tool for personal development. By adopting a mindset of taking the good out of people and leaving the bad, you can create a more compassionate and supportive world. And life in this world, quite simply, is all about perspectives. And I want to leave you with this one. Consider this. There was once a farmer who owned a horse and he had a son. So one day the horse ran away and the neighbors came to express their concern, and they said to him, "Oh, this is so bad. How are you going to work the fields now? Your horse has run away." The farmer replied by saying, "Good thing, bad thing, who knows?" After a few days, the horse came back with another horse. Now the neighbors were happy and they said, "Oh, how lucky you are. Now you can do twice as much work as before." The farmer once again replied by saying, "Bad thing, good thing, who knows?" The next day, the farmer's son fell off the new horse and broke his leg. The neighbors were again there to express their concerns, and they said, "Well, now your son is incapacitated. He will not be able to help you, and that is really unfortunate for you." The farmer once again replied by saying, "Good thing, bad thing, who knows?" Soon the news broke that there was a war that was about to be had, and all the young men were required to join the army. The villagers, of course, were sad because they knew that many of the young men would not come back. The farmer's son could not be drafted because of his broken leg. The neighbors said to him, "How lucky you are. You get to keep your only son." Again, the farmer replied, "Good thing, bad thing, who knows?" Remember that nothing is ever good or bad. It is your thinking that makes it so. When something happens, the most useful thing you can do is to be calm. Don't be so quick to react, because event does not equal to outcome. Event plus your response equals the outcome. Also ask yourself, what is the lesson to be learned from all of this? What good can emerge from all of the things that may happen in my life? So whether it is something good or bad, always try your best to take a positive message out of it, to take a good message, so that you will be able to learn and you will be able to grow, and that is the ultimate purpose in life.